This company might be the most revolutionary company when it comes to making herring imitating baits. All the baits in today's video are available at dreamcatchersfishing.com. Link is down in the description. Check them out. You'll want to throw them. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dream Catchers Fishing channel. I'm Austin Neary, professional guide, tackle shop owner here in the Western North Carolina mountains. I love it. Today, I want to talk about one company that I think has progressively got it dialed in, especially for our lakes, which are herring lakes, North Georgia, upstate South Carolina, Western North Carolina. We have a ton of blueback herring. Blueback herring are nomadic, pelagic, tend to be offshore bait fish that go to the rocks, docks, and shallow hard cover to spawn, usually in the spring post-spawn for the bass, but before summer. The company I'm talking about is Sixth Sense. They have it absolutely dialed in, and I'm going to go through my favorite herring imitator baits that we carry. All these baits are online, linked down in the description to dreamcatchersfishing.com to all these baits. They are baits that you need in your arsenal, I would argue, year round. I know I said herring spawn a minute ago, but these are just, our bass eat herring year round, and these are baits that will absolutely, unequivocally get the job done year round. So first off is the draw. This is a 9-inch glide bait, and it's designed by my friend Ben Milliken. Really good bait. I'm telling you what, I was a little hesitant at first to throw this because I'll be honest, I'm just dialed into my little swim bait game. I like doing my own little thing. The profile of this bait, immediately it went off in my head. In the fall time, winter, early spring, there are literally 9 to 11-inch herring floating in all of our lakes. Those old herring, they're just old geriatric herring that can't live. I mean, they're just old age herring, but they are huge, and they are literally that big, that profile. I don't know if you can see the just amazing detail of the paint, but this bait looks just like those herring. Doesn't matter if you're on Fontana Lake, Lake Lanier, Lake Hartwell, you will see some monster herring floating in the cold water months. So this bait right here, unbelievable tight glide. You can speed it up, it doesn't blow out. Comes with premium hooks. It comes with my favorite hooks on it, the BKK Super Slick Sharps. Super dialed in bait though. This thing is absolutely awesome. Great herring imitating bait. Big glide bait, which means to me, you can get numbers on it. You got to know how to throw glide baits, which is a big key. But you can also have that potential to catch a giant bass. But the draw, the 9-inch draw by Sixth Sense, unbelievable bait. Really excited about it. That is one of many of the blueback herring baits. The next bait is the Hyper Jerk 70. This thing is a little compact booger, and its action just kind of like flutters in the water, and you can use it like a very quick kind of jerk bait style twitch bait when they are schooling. And let me tell you something, they can get on the herring that are like that big. Look at that bait. It's got the dialed in scale pattern. It's got beautiful pearl mixed in with that deep pink, man. This bait is dialed in. And by the way, all their colors, I only carry colors. Like the colors that you see up on our website, they're all great shad imitating colors. They're baits that, like, I'm not even kidding, I would just grab any of them. And whatever one I got in stock, I just grab it and go on a guide. A lot of guys get caught up, oh, does this look more real like a blueback? Listen, it's going like this fast by. I don't think the fish got their monocle out and they're like, hey, I want it. No, it don't work like that. When these come by their face, they're reacting to it. But this is a great bait. It's 3/8 of an ounce, I believe, right? Yeah, 3/8 of an ounce. It's very aerodynamic, so you can absolutely send it to the moon. Get it out there when they're schooling. You can make far casts, really capitalize on fish on our lakes. For whatever reason, they'll just start blowing up on herring out in the middle. This bait is absolutely a killer. You got to have it on the front deck all the time. The Hyper Jerk 70, we got them. Link down in the description. The next bait is the Speed Glide. Now let me tell you something. I actually saw the Speed Glide a couple years ago. I really like the action of it. I meant to order these, and for some reason I just forgot to. Well, this year I had a customer on a guide trip during the herring spawn. He said, hey, you mind if I throw this? And I went, oh my gosh, yes, please throw that. That is going to catch him. And anyways, he throws that booger out there. He's just like burning it over a big boulder. 4-pound largemouth comes up and inhales it, and I just turn away like, oh my gosh. He ends up blasting him. When I say blasting him, we were out for 4 hours. He caught 4 on this bait. He caught 4 on a DRT Clash 9. But this bait put 4 absolute hammers in the boat, 3.5 to 4.25 pounds. And that bait right there, you just burn it, and it's called a speed glide, and it just has this really tight speed glide underneath the surface. You can also get those little twitches where you can get it to almost cut from side to side. But this bait is 100% a great herring imitator. You know, it's 100 millimeters, which means it's like 4.5, 5 inches. Perfect imitation size for those herring that are up there. This bait, 100% a herring catcher. If you're on herring lakes, got to have this bait tied on. Of course, just like any hard bait company, they're going to have a walking bait. This is the Dogma. So, you know, just a standard walk the dog action. Comes with really nice hooks, great paint jobs. Nothing really to be said here other than it's a walking style bait. But once again, I'm just talking about the encompassing of Sixth Sense and what they've done with the herring game. On my type of lakes, man, this stuff just makes sense, period. So this one, 100% the Dogma 100, great herring imitator, whether they're schooling fish, maybe they're out on a point, maybe you're casting around shallow cover, whatever it is, the Dogma's gonna draw them out, walk the dog action. Obviously, you know, that style bait gets absolutely smashed by big bass. You gotta get one. All right, next is the Sweep, the 6-inch soft bait. That's more of a thread fin profile, but it still looks like a herring. Like I said, the bass aren't out there like under a magnifying glass saying, "Oh, what kind of shad is that? And what am I on the mood for?" It don't work like that. No, this bait is a soft swim bait. Has a great roll action. You put a beast hook on it. I think it's a A-dot is what it calls for you, 7 or A-dot. But it stays very straight. Has that good little roll body swim. Very natural swim action. I love paralleling docks with this, letting it go way out on points and just kind of slow rolling this middle of the water column on the bottom, or burning it around shallow cover. Man, there will be fish that absolutely come out and slaughter this thing. But look at the realism of that bait. I am a big fan of realism when it comes to swim baits, just because I have seen it where those fish are so dialed into shad, you have got to imitate them perfectly. And that bait 100% looks so real. It's got that deep pearlescent belly, blue back, olive green sway to it. Man, this is a dialed in bait. Gotta have it in your herring arsenal. Whether you're on threadfin lakes, herring lakes, whatever, gotta have that in your arsenal. And lastly, the Flush. This is their soft fluke version bait, and I pull it out and show you. Unbelievable profile. It has the horizontal tail, so as you sweep this bait when you're pulling it, I like to sweep my fluke, so I go like this, and when it does, it kind of swims. Well, that horizontal tail, that soft jerk bait, will make that bait swim. Very realistic profile, and this bait absolutely is awesome. Once again, on our herring lakes, you got to have a soft jerk bait, you got to have a big glide bait, you got to have a speed glide bait, you got to have a twitch bait, you got to have a walking bait, and then a soft swim bait. And you pretty much, I mean, I literally feel like I could take what I just showed you guys, have that only tied on, go fish any tournament, and fare pretty well in it. I just feel like that. So anyways, awesome baits. Get them at dreamcatchersfishing.com. Game changers, man. Everyone says game changer. Now, I really mean it. I can have all of these on my rods, and I know they will be eating something over the course of the day. So that's just my thoughts. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you're out there catching fish. And yeah, also, if you want to book a trip, call us, 828-354-0250. I will personally show you how I put all these baits to use on a guide trip on any of our herring lakes. So anyways, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, and I'll catch you later. See you.